Hey everybody! I'm sure you missed us during our break, but now we are back and we are better than ever. Today is Friday, January 23rd.
This is our all-new, revamped North Star podcast. We have a lot of surprises in store for you, so sit back and get ready to be amazed.
On this week's show, we have a preview on the 2009 Frauenfest, a spotlight on the St. Charles Fire Explorers, Monkey and Kirk have their own Super Bowl preview, and some faces around the Commons.
Last week, auditions were held for the February 5th Frauenfest.
What I like is it's an opportunity for FHN kids and their friends to rock out. Sometimes they don't have an opportunity to play out around town. Sometimes it's a reason maybe to get their band together. They've been playing guitar or drums and then they hey, let's play. So I really enjoy finding new talent and then also celebrating some of our other kids that have already been established with bands.
We judge the bands to pick which ones we thought would be I guess best to go in and be in the show, and then I'm just getting things together. Probably the best thing I like about working in Frauenfest is the backstage part of it. It really lets you see all the bands and how it all comes together, and it's just a lot of fun working with the bands and getting everything moved in and out before the next band has to perform.
I just hope that FHN and their and the band's friends and family can come out and have a great show.
While many teens today choose to spend their time making music, these teens chose to volunteer their time to help others.
Well, right now I'm in the St. Charles Fire Explorers for St. Charles City Fire Department. It's a learning experience for kids 14 to 21 to understand the career of firefighting in general, EMT, paramedics, give you a perspective on what life is as a fireman. It's to give kids a perspective on how they want to act and what they want to be whenever they grow up. It's a learning experience for us, really. It's an observation for us to ride on a fire truck. As you see here, there's many things that you can do if you learn how to do stuff, and as you progress in learning how to do things, the more you get to do. The more you if you need to get a stretcher out off of an ambulance, you can do that. If you learn how to spike an IV bag, you can do that. There's many things you can learn doing this program.
It's not like your typical job that we work 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, but it's got its own rewards, and I enjoy it. Couldn't imagine doing anything else. They pretty much do everything that we do from around here. From when we get here, we clean. They clean. We straighten up the house just like you do at your house. Wash the trucks, make sure the truck's maintenance-wise. They do that too. We check out the trucks. They're right there with us, checking out the equipment, making sure it all runs and it's properly functioning right. But other than that, they're right there doing what we do, and they're able to see what we see. Like I said, I think the Explorers can be a good program for the right people that want to do it for the right reasons and can benefit both of them.
Not only is the NS podcast back, but Monkey and Kirk are back with some Super Bowl predictions.
Hey everybody, this is Andrew Harrelson. To my right is Monkey, to my left is Kurt. Today is the pregame podcast, and we're going to be previewing the Super Bowl 43. Now is for our Spitfire 4-pack of questions. We'll rotate questions, starting with Kurt. Kurt, what do you think is going to be the biggest factor in Super Bowl 43?
Well, Andrew, for Pittsburgh, I think the biggest deciding factor could be injuries. You've got Hines Ward, who is still questionable for the Super Bowl. I mean, some of his teammates have predicted that he's going to be back, and I hope he's back to make it for a better game with their biggest weapon on the field.
Thanks, Kurt. So, Monkey, which quarterback do you think will have the biggest impact? Ben Roethlisberger or Kurt Warner?
It's a good question. These two quarterbacks are pretty similar. I mean, they've both been to a Super Bowl. They both won a Super Bowl. They're both very good quarterbacks, very reliable. And it's a hard one because they both would be very excellent to have on the team. On this one, though, I think I would have to take Warner just because he's a little older. I know he's maybe a little too old, but he's definitely got the experience on his side, and I have to take him just for that reason.
Kurt, what's going to play a more significant role, the offense or the defense?
Well, Andrew, I think it's going to be an offensive game, a low-scoring offensive game, though. I don't think that Pittsburgh's defense can handle the heat that Arizona is bringing to the game right now. They are on an unstoppable streak, and their offense, especially with Fitzgerald getting every reception, is unstoppable.
Yeah. Thanks, Kurt. So, Monkey, do you think Ken Whisenhunt will have a bigger advantage being the Steelers' offensive coordinator?
I think it will serve as motivation for him because 2 years ago they did pass over Ken Whisenhunt for the head coaching job, and I don't know if he takes it, that seriously. I know if it was me, that would hurt me pretty bad. But I think he's pretty motivated to stick it back to the club that passed over him.
We aren't the only ones with an opinion, though. Our very own Frank Caliendo, John Henderson, is coming in with his predictions.
Hey everyone, Nick Cage here. I'm really excited about the new Steelers-Cardinals matchup called the Super Bowl. I think Troy Polamalu is going to be Bangkok dangerous in this game. And Larry Fitzgerald, well, he's a national treasure. Edgerrin James will be gone in 60 seconds in his place. And Ben Roethlisberger, you got to watch out for him because he's got snake eyes. But in my opinion, I think Cardinals are next. And this game is going to be a great face-off. Well, that's all I have to say here. I'm Nick Cage. Back to you guys.
All right, everybody, it's the time you've been waiting for, the final predictions of Monkey and Kurt. Monkey, who do you think is going to win?
I like the Cardinals. I really root for the underdog here. Pittsburgh's a great team, but I think the Cardinals got something to prove. They've been dominating this postseason, and I really think they're going to win.
Kurt, who do you think is going to win?
I wasn't a believer. I didn't think Arizona had it in them. They were a 9-7 regular season team, but the way they've been playing lately, I've become a believer. I think Arizona will win this one 27-13.
For Monkey and Kurt, this is Andrew Harrelson. We'll see you later.
Thanks, guys.
Be sure to watch the Super Bowl on February 1st to see the outcomes of Monkey and Kirk's predictions.
Well, we had a question of our own to ask the students here in Faces Around the Commons.
If they could have any superpower, what would it be?
Probably to be invisible because it's super sweet.
If I had a superpower, I would want to fly so my mom doesn't have to drive me around anywhere.
Probably the ability to fly so I can get out of here.
Right. I'd probably take invisibility. That'd be awesome.
It'd have to be I could see through walls. That'd be tight.
If I could choose any superpower, I'd be invincible.
I would have firepower. Be able to shoot fire out of my hands and generate it whenever I want.
It would have to definitely be the ice power so that I could fight Andrew and kick his butt.
Well, that's it for our very first revamped North Star podcast. Be sure to check us out every other week on FHNtoday.com or on iTunes.
This is a North Star production.